Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Gordon Frayne. We are back with a quick update for Render Protocol. As always, if you enjoy the content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button below. Hit that subscribe button as well. We're on the road to our first 10,000 subscribers. It would mean the world if you subscribed. And if you want to get notified, smash that bell notification icon. And don't forget to grab your completely free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin. It's linked below the video in the description. Grab it now, down below, while it's free. And let's get into the video. So we have done tons of videos about Render, guys, on the channel. You can go back and check them out. We've been talking about Render for the entire year. You could have been scooping up Render in these price areas around $4 to $5 during the summer lows. And since the election result, we did have a nice bump up in the price of Render. I'm just going to remove this particular indicator here for a moment, but you can see immediately in the aftermath of the election result, we had a 181% price increase for Render around the first week in November, going from $4.18 all the way up to $11.87, just under that $12 price point. So very parabolic moves for Render. It is one of these tokens that tends to make big moves on the back of some positive sentiment in the crypto markets. If you're not familiar with Render, guys, already, Render Network is aiming to solve this problem of distributed GPU for making all of this processing in a artificial intelligence world much more cost efficient and much more time efficient when it comes to all of this compute. So again, Render got all the way up to prices around $13.70-80 here during the peak of its run back in March of 2024. Again, the whole market continued to draw down in the aftermath of that because Bitcoin got up to prices pretty close to $73,000 during this time period in the couple of months after the ETF approvals. And then just as we were about to hit the halving event for Bitcoin, it started to pull back and it brought the entire market back down with it as a result. So again, when Bitcoin pulls back 10-15%, you're going to see these alts pulling back 20, 30, 40% as well. So Render had a huge drawdown from $13.80 all the way down to here, as low as $4.11. It even wicked all the way down to $3.44. You could have scooped up some Render at $3.44. These buying opportunities in this area are very difficult to come by, and we may not see them again, as we'll see in a few moments. Again, the last time Render broke above the 200-day simple moving average, we did see a huge gain here. We saw Render going on a price increase rally of 634% after it broke above the 200 SMA here in October 23, going all the way through to the middle to end of March 2024, a 634% gain. So we have recently again reclaimed the 200-day simple moving average here around the 11th of November. We continue to rally even higher, going from $6.80 all the way up to $11.70. And now with the most recent market pullback, Render has pulled back a little bit as well. We have began retesting the 200-day, and you can see that we wicked below it even here, but we're still pretty clear of it right now, sitting at $7.18. But again, guys, if you can be scooping up some Render in this zone, not financial advice, by the way, in my opinion, I do think it's still a very good, healthy buying zone to be capturing some Render here, because we have done other price prediction videos on the channel. You can check those out. I will leave links for them above on the screen here for where we think the price of Render is going to go to by the peak of the bull cycle. I do think we're going to be seeing price increases, in the magnitude of us going to $40, $50 in a base case scenario, and possibly even towards $100 and above in the most bullish case scenario. I think there's a lot of hype around artificial intelligence in the markets right now, and it's not just coming from crypto. It's coming from the largest corporations in the world. You've got Apple, Facebook, Amazon, Google. They're all fighting for a slice of the artificial intelligence revolution, and that narrative is flowing into crypto, and Render is one of the leading crypto tokens in the entire artificial intelligence narrative. And if it can continue to ride on the coattails of that narrative, I do think it will resonate heavily with more retail investors as they come into the market later in the cycle. And I do think we will see very, very big moves for Render to the upside. Again, we can see just how sensitive Render is to positive sentiment in the market. That's 630% rally going to the upside there from, breaking above the 200-day SMA back in October 2023. If we were to have similar price action for Render in the aftermath of breaking above the 200-day SMA again here in November, that would be putting us up at somewhere like $50 if we would continue to kind of bounce off the 200-day SMA, consolidate here for a little bit, and begin moving up and to the right once again. So Render is now a Solana-based token as well, guys. The entire Render team made a decision to move Render from being an ERC20 token on Ethereum over to being a Solana native token. And in my opinion, that is a strategic move that I think is going to help them ultimately be more scalable. And I think we will see price action reflecting that change that happened just this past summer over the next 12 months as well. So I do think there's a lot of positive price action for Render on the horizon for the next 6 to 12 months. Again, coming back down to these levels, in my opinion, along with the rest of the market, is a gift, is a buying opportunity, not financial advice. We're not going to have the opportunity to be scooping up Render at these $6 to $7 levels, just like we have been over the past few days. So, do with this what you will. Do your own research as always, guys. It's not financial advice. You need to be checking out the charts. You need to be checking out what's going on under the hood. But in essence, Render are trying to solve a genuine problem because we've seen the rise of artificial intelligence and the likes of OpenAI and ChatGPT, Anthropic and Claude. All of these centralized AI protocols, they take vast amounts, huge amounts of compute power in order to execute all of these queries and give you the information that you're trying to prompt it with. It takes vast amounts of computational power. And again, if Render can be successful in decentralizing GPU, making it more cost efficient and time efficient to use distributed GPU for processing all of those AI prompts and queries, I think they could be onto a big winner. So again, lots of speculation here and lots of hype around Render, but I do think if they can solve this genuine problem, we will see price action moving up and to the right. I think this will resonate with retail investors during this cycle. It's one of the leading AI tokens. Let me know below, where do you think the price of Render is going to get to by the peak of the bull cycle? Let me know as well, do you want an updated price prediction for Render by the start of the new year? I will put it together. Just drop me a comment to let me know. Hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to our first 10,000 subscribers. It would mean the world if you subscribe. Smash that bell notification icon, give a thumbs up on the video, and don't forget to grab your completely free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin. It's linked below the video in the description. Grab it now, 100% free, my gift to you, and we'll catch you in the next one.